What's going on, Dodgers Nation? Doug McCain here. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMac_LA. Today, the Dodgers signed former elite reliever Dellin Betances to a minor league contract. Can he have an impact for LA? We're going to dive into that in just a second, but quick reminder, for all the latest Dodgers news and rumors all season long, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and if you really want to support the channel, smash that like button. It really helps. And as always, I want your takes down below in the comment section. Today's Dodgers Nation question of the day: is the Dodgers signing of Dellin Betances something, nothing, or everything? Let me know down below in the comment section. And for all the latest Dodgers news, head over to DodgersNation.com. So we've got a little minor league signing here to report, and that is that the Dodgers have signed Dellin Betances to a minor league contract. Ken Rosenthal, he reported the deal. He tweeted out, free agent reliever Dellin Betances in agreement with the Dodgers on minor league contract, sources tell The Athletic. Now, if you remember, the Dodgers back in 2019 were very interested in signing Dellin Betances. After LA missed out on signing Garrett Cole, they shifted their focus on adding relief pitching. And they signed Blake Trinan to that one-year, $10 million deal, but they were also aggressively pursuing Dellin Betances before he signed with the New York Mets. So the Dodgers did have some previous interest in him, but he has not been the same pitcher for quite some time, because from 2014 to 2018, he was one of the very elite pitchers in all of Major League Baseball. From 2014 to 2018, he posted an 11.2 F4. That was ahead of Kenley Jansen's 10.6 and just behind Aroldis Chapman's 11.3. He owned a 2.22 ERA, a 2.26 FIP, had a 2.28 xFIP, a 2.17 SIERA, had a 40.3 K percentage, and a 10.8 walk percentage. So he was absolutely phenomenal during that stretch from 2014 to 2018. Then in 2019, that's when the injury bug started to hit Dellin Betances. He started the season on the IL. He was dealing with a shoulder issue, and then he makes his debut in the middle of September against the Blue Jays, and he goes just 2/3 of an inning before tearing his Achilles tendon. So that is when the injury bug really started to sink its teeth into Dellin Betances. In 2019, he started his season on the IL with a right shoulder impingement. He was ultimately transferred to the 60-day IL, and he was diagnosed with a bone spur in his right shoulder, and then he makes his debut that season mid-September, and after throwing just 2/3 of an inning, he tears his Achilles tendon. So he suffers that injury, and then he ends up signing with the New York Mets. And in the 2020 season, he really struggled. Across 15 games, he posted a 7.71 ERA with 11 punch-outs in 11 2/3 innings, and then he ends up having another shoulder injury, and then he ends up in 2021 undergoing shoulder surgery for that rotator cuff. So he's dealt with a slew of injuries, and the big question is, can he rediscover that velocity? Because at one point in his career, his velo on his four-seam fastball topped out at 98.3 miles per hour. And then in 2019, you start to see the dip at 94.4 miles per hour. And then 2020, 93.6 miles per hour. And last season, very small sample size, but 91.8 miles per hour. So when it comes to this deal, we'll see what he has. We'll see what his health permits at this stage of his career. So we'll see. Can the Dodgers work their magic once again? Can the pitching coaches, can the training staff get him right physically and get him back on that mound where he can produce for the Los Angeles Dodgers? Because yes, they've been successful with some of their reclamation projects in the past. Look, Blake Trinan was a reclamation project to an extent when you consider the year he had in 2019, but you also have the Phil Bigfords. You have the Tommy Caneleys, who they just signed for a following season. So they have worked these magical moves when it comes to taking a flyer on some of these reclamation project relievers. When it comes to Betances, it's about his health. Because look, we've seen the Dodgers, what happened with Cole Hamels, what happened with Danny Duffy. If you can't get him right physically and you can't get him healthy, then he's not really going to benefit from everything that this Dodgers organization brings to the table when it comes to developing their players, when it comes to the pitching, coaching, and pitch design and mechanics and things like that. So really, it's all about getting him healthy, and that's the big question right now, is how healthy is he at the moment? How close to being ready to pitch is Dellin Betances? But a very interesting signing when you consider how big of a name he was. He'd get $2.75 million if he does make the Major League roster with an extra $500K in incentives. So, look, what the organization is telling us is they need pitching depth. They need bullpen depth, and they're willing to take flyers on some of these guys. And if it works out, great. But if it doesn't cost you much. But what this really speaks to is the reputation of this Dodgers organization. It attracts formerly great players that want to see what this organization can do for them as far as getting them back on the mound and optimize what they have left in their careers. But let me know down below in the comment section. Do you think this signing is something, nothing, or everything? Me personally, I think right now, I think it's nothing at the moment, but we'll see how he looks health-wise. It could turn into something, but let me know down below in the comment section. My name is Doug McCain. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMac_LA. For our latest Dodgers news and rumors all season long, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and if you want to see us post even more Dodgers content, smash that like button. And until next time, think blue, bleed blue, and I'm out.